subscribe WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Late night stream, people. Daily content. Said we'll take a break today, but since I've done a video, I said we'll do a stream tonight. Hopefully, we can take a break tomorrow on Tuesday. We're going to be discussing all the latest Chelsea news as always. There's a lot of drama going on Twitter, of course, and a lot to be talking about. Everyone tuned in. If you guys can, like the video as always. Over 55 likes, and we get nipping on. And you can guess where he is, whether he's at home or on the train. But we're joined here with an amazing panel of guests. First of all, co-host Matt, how are you?
Yeah, all good. Happy to be on another stream. Obviously, Sadiq is just 24/7, doing everything, keeping us all up to date.
That's right.
Even with latest transfers, the latest arguments, like last night. Man, it was heated. But you know, we got to have a look. We got to spice up sometimes. So hopefully, a bit more chilled out tonight because it's late. It's Sunday. Don't want any arguments. But Sadiq, I hope you're doing well, and I hope the rest of the panel is doing well as well.
Fair play, man. Fair play. Big up to you. Big up ACH Vlogs as well, man. Big Instagram account. Big fan of you, man. Hope you're good. Make sure you can come on the stream one day as well, man. Alfred, how are you, man? 7 a.m. Usual routine now. How are you?
6 a.m.
6?
Oh,
no,
6.
7. Don't tell me about 6, please. Come on,
man. Look, yesterday definitely got very, very heated. It was, as I said, the most crazy stream that I have been on since I've been here. But like you said, like Matt said, you got to spice it up sometimes. You know, it's a sign that intelligent, passionate people are talking about the club that they really, really love. You know, when that happens, sometimes it's gonna get a bit fired up, and that's fine. You know.
Well said. And one of my favorite guests, special guest here, Wayne Moulds, and he's got a t-shirt on, I think.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd spice it up, you know, put a t-shirt on.
What's on the front?
But if I get any abuse or Sadiq gets any more abusive messages about my body weight, trust me, I will come on the stream, right, and I'll do a belly flop or anything to show my belly more. Because I don't give a damn what you lot think. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my skin. I'm proud of my weight. I don't care what other people think. All that matters to me is my close friends and my family. If you don't like it, don't watch me. Simple as. But please do smash that like button before you go. All right? Please do smash that like button before you go.
Well said. Listen,
Don't worry, Wayne. You're a very sexy man, mate. You're all right.
I got a sexy body.
Big up the panel today, people. There's a lot to be talking about for sure. Hopefully we do get a break very soon because, you know, content left, right, centre. Ousmane Dembele, of course, we'll get into. Let's talk about Christian Pulisic first. Klopp wants the player. Obviously, their owners, similar to Todd Bowley, they can make him a big star. They can probably guarantee him football, especially with Mane going. Does anyone actually think Pulisic could leave this summer if Liverpool come knocking on the door?
I don't think Todd Bowley will want to get rid of him at all costs, because why would you get rid of one of your best marketing pieces in America? That's just for a business point of view. He is also a great player, and this proves it because all the people that keep saying, oh, Pulisic is declining, Pulisic this, Pulisic that, they're now all suddenly quiet and don't want him to go to Liverpool. Funny that. Why is that? Because he's actually a good player, and you know it's in him, and you know that he'll go to Liverpool and do well. Because you know that there's problems more than just Pulisic himself. It's more the system and the attacking system itself. So people need to stop being very two-faced about it. Hate your side. Either you do like Pulisic or you don't. Either you want him to go or you don't. Simple as that.
Damn, man, that felt like a shot at me, personally.
No, not you. I'm in a group chat where it is, I'd say, 80% Pulisic hate. And now they're all coming back today and saying, "Oh, I don't want him to sign for Liverpool. Anyone but Liverpool." And I'm like, why would you be? If you wanted him sold, why would you be bothered where he goes?
That's true. That's true. Very, very true. I saw Josh say that as well.
Can I ask you guys a question though? Right, and when I saw this deal, like you spoke about this deal, all I thought about is deja vu. Giroud, Aubameyang, and Batshuayi. It'd be Pulisic going to Liverpool, Mane going to Bayern Munich, Lewandowski going to Barcelona, and then Dembele going to Chelsea.
So you're saying a domino effect?
It's see what I'm saying? And that's what, in my mind, I'm thinking that could happen. I'm not saying it will.
I don't think Liverpool have the money to get Pulisic.
But if they sell Mane, they should have the money to do it.
Yeah, but Mane, because he's in 1 year. I don't think Bayern are going to spend loads on Mane either.
Yeah, but they've got enough money to get something and then buy Pulisic.
Yeah, but I don't think Bowley's going to want to sell him for cheap. Especially if a Lukaku leaves, and potentially you've got other players that may want to also leave. If you've got the choice to keep someone and not the other, I would say he would keep Pulisic over. Obviously, Lukaku's debt is the number one that wants to leave. There possibly maybe one other. If he had the choice to let go Werner or Pulisic, I think Bowley keeps Pulisic. If he has the choice to keep Ziyech or Pulisic, I personally think Bowley keeps Pulisic.
Yeah. No, listen, it definitely wouldn't make sense if we sold Pulisic to Liverpool. There is no way that would make sense. Everyone tune in, man. Keep liking the video, man. Let's push to over 100 likes at least. We're doing daily streams, daily videos, and subscribe. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers a day, trying to get to that road to 25k subscribers. So please do subscribe if you're new here. Pulimis, I might just have to give you my bank details, bro. I might just have to give you my UK bank details. You can send it through your app. I don't know why PayPal is limiting your amounts, which is a bit crazy. But we'll get into it. But Nippin.
Where's Nippin?
I looked at the comments. It said 10 more likes on Nippin, and I thought Nippin. Alfred. I'm sorry. I saw the comment saying Nippin.
He's bumming you off there, Alfred.
I look like
Alfred, man. Talk to me. Your opinion, Pulisic.
Yeah. Look, you can swap us for Salah, and that's the only way I'll be happy about him going to use. Otherwise, get stuffed. Yeah, what, you wouldn't do that?
That's the thing. You don't sell to a Premier League rival just full stop. Why can't Chelsea be this club? You don't just go. You just go no.
Those are over, bro.
You just go no.
If it depends, like if you look at Pulisic, if we sold Pulisic in the summer to Liverpool, it depends who we get in. If we think Pulisic will be a game changer against us, if they think he's not on the field a game changer, then I can see them selling him. But for me, if you look at the logical business sense of it, it really doesn't make sense. But if you look at it on the football side of it, then it does. And that's in my opinion.
Yeah. We've got to remember, Klopp was chasing Pulisic when we got Pulisic. Yeah. So he's a big admirer of Pulisic. So he knows exactly where and how he wants to play Pulisic. He knows exactly where he fits in. So why would you even...
You saw the picture of those two, right?
Why would you even consider that? Especially when the person you're bringing in used to have a great combination with Pulisic when they did play at Dortmund. They didn't play loads and loads of times together, but when they did, they clicked together. So what sense would it make to sell Pulisic when you're bringing in someone who's played with him before?
Ted Kravitz.
And since you're going to be, you've got enough to deal with Lukaku going, with other people like Alonso, Aspi, you've got to find places for. Potentially a Jorginho, a Kante.
Matt, we're going to come back to Pulisic. Ruben Loftus-Cheek interest today, man. Loftus-Cheek.
What, you talking about Lazio again?
No, I think it was Inter, no?
Yeah.
Inter Milan.
Inter broke, man. Inter can't afford it. If Inter can afford look, Chelsea should be going right now and saying, no, you're not buying any other of our players. You put the money on Lukaku now. Any money you've got, put it on Lukaku. No, silly Ruben. No.
20 million euros. It's time to go.
No. No. Absolutely no way. This.
Look, man,
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Loftus-Cheek, always.
I didn't do that.
Matt, can I ask you a question? How much do you think Loftus-Cheek is worth? On a serious level, how much do you think it's worth?
£25 million.
Right. I don't think he's worth that much, but that's your opinion, and I'll respect that. But you've got to understand that Loftus-Cheek, he's not a player that you look at the side and say he's a must-keep. No, he's not one of those players that you can say we can't sell like a Kante or whatever. So if we get offered that sort of money from an outside source, Lazio or Inter, I can't see a Chelsea not accepting that bid.
No, I can fully understand Lazio, but when you're trying to sell Lukaku to Inter, and Inter going, oh, we don't have enough money for Lukaku, but then they want to put in money for Loftus-Cheek. This is the point where Chelsea go, no, you are not buying Ruben Loftus-Cheek when you're at the same time saying you don't have money for Lukaku. That's my point. I'm not saying in terms of we shouldn't sell him at all. If they're saying, oh, we can't do a loan obligation to buy for Lukaku because we ain't got money, and then at the same time they're going, oh, we'll pay you 25 million or 20 million euros for Ruben. Like,
no, obviously they'll sell players. Obviously they're going to sell players to fund it, right?
No, but
the question is they're not going to bring up 70 to 100 million pounds for Lukaku.
No, but at a point of reason, you say you say you sort the Lukaku deal out, and then if you've got enough money to buy Ruben after, then you can come back to us.
I don't think so. I think if you have a chance to sell squad depth players in Chelsea Football Club, Chelsea
but this is the problem. We can't risk this Lukaku thing going on. We have to get rid of Lukaku at all costs.
No, but he's going to go on loan regardless.
No, but you can't be. No, but the problem. This is my point. You need to get that obligation to buy, and you need to make sure and to have the finances for the deal. Because the last thing you want is for Romelu Lukaku to go on a 2-year loan, and then him coming back at age 31, 32, where his value to be sold is lower, and there'll be much less interest in for him because he's older. You don't want a player lingering around. You want this player gone, and you do at all costs. Not being funny, if they're as there's been seen, I've kept up to date with most of the Ruben Loftus-Cheek. There is an ongoing interest from Lazio, and there has been contact apparently from certain Bundesliga clubs. So there's enough places where Ruben Loftus-Cheek can go elsewhere, where you can say to Inter, no, get stuffed, pay the Lukaku fee first, and then you can come back and talk to us. It's simple as that. Chelsea have got to be ruthless.
Just very quickly, Alfred, I want to say, I think there's going to be a Carlito and KJ part 2 tonight. Sindri, big up to you for joining in today. How are you?
Yeah, thanks. I'm good.
Okay, that's good. You're working tomorrow, not working tomorrow?
Not working tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day off. It's like a holiday here in Norway.
Nice. Have you seen Haaland yet?
Yeah, bagged 2 goals today against Sweden. One was a really soft, in my opinion, really soft penalty. Didn't see the second goal because I was finishing up after dinner. But the first one was, in my opinion, it wasn't in the penalty. It should have been a yellow card for diving, in my opinion, not the yellow card to the Swedish player. It was barely even a touch. So, yeah.
Just quickly, big up to all the comments out there. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Big up Nathan, big up Dills, big up Todd Bowley. Hopefully you're listening to us to see who we should sign. Big up Nassim, Musa, Matt, your boy Ruben, Cheeks, darling. Okay. John, we've got Chelsea Life, we've got Mason Mount. What is giving you pain? Major Kante, Pulisic, big up to you. PKD, Luka Modric. Let's admire you on Twitter. Rodrigo.
Luka Jovic, you mean?
Sorry?
Luka Jovic.
Okay. Okay, cool. Big up to every single one of you, man. Run up the likes as well, as always. I was speaking to ES Grimes about an hour ago, actually, on DMs. She's got a lot of stick recently from our big Chelsea accounts. Tried to be the middleman today. Didn't work out, unfortunately. I tried to, soften all the problems between everyone, but it didn't work.
Well, I mean, big Chelsea influencers ain't exactly putting themselves in good light at the moment, are they?
Should we get into it? Let's do big up Miz, man. Big up outside the coin. I spoke to him earlier as well. He's going to be coming on very soon. He's been going through a lot as well. As much as this channel has been getting some comments negative as well. I don't know what it is, man. People just love hating. I don't know why it's like that. Your favorite YouTubers as well.
Well, Jan's always been a cokehead anyway, so that's not even.
That's not my comments. If he's watching, that's not my comments.
No, ban him. Ban him.
That's not the comments, people.
Pick up, Anthony. Pick up yourself.
Who's Anthony?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Anthony Bishop's got love for Wayne. Listen, I appreciate that. I'm glad Wayne's getting some love.
I've been getting a lot of hate on lately from Steve's been getting messages about me, so it's nice to get some love.
Yeah, big up Wayne.
100%, man. Show Wayne some love. Show Matt some love.
One
Alfred
on the Wayne.
and Sindri as well. Yes, Grimes is quick. Yep, that is right. PYS and Daily, man. Listen, I got love for them. I'm trying to, be the middleman, but apparently I'm a minion now for Grimes. So it is what it is. I just want to say she was the first one to say Lukaku, along with Wayne last year, and we also got now we've got Dembele, which looks very, very likely. Now, what journalists are currently saying? Sorry,
even some of the things like he was trying to say that, even the things like PYS was making some comments. Like he put up some posts saying, "Oh, this is what she got wrong." It's like, no, she still probably was right at the time. It's just unfortunately things happen, change. And she didn't say like these players were definitely going to come. It was talks are ongoing. Real Madrid can't do this. Well, negotiations can change. Next week it can change, and they might have sorted out the problem.
Now, Harry Kane was pointing out, Ronaldo was pointing out, and both of them were right. But obviously, United came in last second, and Tottenham went.
Well, I think he was saying about the Tchouaméni thing where the add-ons were too high. It was like that can get sorted in a week. You can that's something called negotiation.
Yep.
I know Chelsea don't do a lot of that really.
Tottenham did what Sevilla did to us with Kane to City. Like they said, now we want more money for him. That's exactly what Sevilla did to us like last year for Kounde.
But also, people can get things wrong.
Yeah, yes, there's hard to predict if a player is going or not because a club can change their mind of selling a player. Yes, of course, a player doesn't like that, but it's hard to say that this is confirmed and this is not when it's not confirmed, or this is almost done deal. Or it's hard to just say it, even though you have the source and stuff.
The thing is, journalists are keeping it back. I don't think they tell us at the right times.
Yeah, exactly. These things, accredited journalists, they will always tell you information, and normally that information has happened at least 48 hours before what they've said, and that's the minimum. Normally, it can be sometimes a week ahead because they get this information late.
Yeah,
like
that's where we are, people.
Did you guys listen to the London's Blue podcast?
No, I don't listen to it.
I don't listen to it.
No, but they speak regularly, or they have Matt Law on a lot of the time, and he speaks about what he can talk about and what he can't talk about, or at the time he can't talk about it, but he will eventually write about it, or it will come out soon.
Yeah.
So they're of course keeping things back because they aren't allowed to leak stuff and say stuff that shouldn't be out yet. So of course there's things that they know that we don't know yet, but we just have to be patient and wait until they write about it.
No, for sure, guys. Listen, it's up to you guys who you want to believe. I like to follow accounts that are in advance. Basically, that's what I like to hear. Basically, a very big accounts got Ronaldo wrong. They didn't get stick. They didn't get now stick. PYS, CFC Daily, and them man treat small accounts like.
I mean, it's not wrong. I do have some respect for CFC Daily and POS as well, but I'm not so angry at them. It's the certain YouTuber that is.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're moving on from these ones.
What I don't like, and Sneak said this before, there's too many of these big accounts that are almost indoctrinating their teenager-like fan base into wanting all these youth players, and they're turning people into Player FC. They're not these big accounts don't spread Chelsea FC. it's player FC. I know sometimes we have a habit of having our favourite players. That's fine, but as Miz kindly put it out, these super fans that you can't say anything about their player, yet they can abuse other players. And Jan is a perfect example of that. So many times that he slagged off Jorginho and other players like that. Funny enough, players that are not English. That's a common fact with Jan. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to insinuate anything. It's just allegedly, just for legal wise. But these certain people, and there are other people. I'm not going to name names, but you guys can probably guess who they are. Who, especially specifically the ones that are also behind paywalls, but they are indoctrinating with just false and manipulative information, and do it in a way that is filling people with absolute rubbish. That's why I prefer Sadiq speaks generally real facts, apart from when it comes from Marcus Alonso. Miz is raw, real. Sometimes I don't agree with him completely. Sometimes I think, no, Miz, you're talking absolute smack. But he's real about it, and he speaks the truth. He doesn't hide from anything. There's a couple of other YouTubers. I'd say the one YouTuber that's really good, that is a big YouTuber, is quite fair and everything, is Eunice. Eunice has always been cool.
Always number one.
But there are too many big YouTubers out there that they don't collab, they cause trouble. We should all, as a Chelsea YouTube community, work together, but unfortunately that can never happen because, like in Jan's case, there's too many big egos that think they're bigger than everyone else.
Well, guys, we'll move on from this now.
Yeah,
I went in a rant. Sorry.
Yeah. Wait, Wayne, do you want to say something?
I actually wanted to say something. It just didn't matter. Went on. I was like, okay.
Man, turn the fucking minerals of sea.
No, what I was going to say is, the thing is, what annoys me, this is one reason why I went off Twitter.
Yeah.
Is no one's their opinions. If you say your opinion on something, you get written down or get disbelieved, and is people like this Grimes. I don't know her, and obviously I've heard from your side and what she gives right and everything. She's got a right to give her opinion. If she gets it wrong, it's not her fault. She's just giving her opinion on something what she's given, or maybe a bit of information from somewhere, or what she's read, and she's writing it down. People have got to be respectful towards each other. We're all the same people giving our opinions on different subjects. Everyone's going to have different opinions. Everyone's not going to be robots and have the same opinion and have no brain themselves and just follow something. We're not like that. We're different. So be respectful to each other. You can't keep on being insultive and being like they are. It's just not. It just isn't good. And there's younger people. I'm going to put it this way, because obviously I know we're not all got kids. Hopefully one day soon for me. But we're all going to have kids, and we're all going to bring them up in this world. Do we want them to see all this hatred towards each other for opinions and that, and they believe they can't give their own opinion because they can get hate towards it? I don't want my kid to believe that. So why are we doing it now?
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Like
true.
there is a thing that's called like free speech, and everyone should be allowed to say their thing and voice their opinion. Yes, some people can disagree, but you shouldn't be hated for your own opinion on a certain player. And sometimes you can say like things that sarcastic or are like your banters, for example, on say the England loss to Hungary, and you shouldn't be slated or getting like mean comments about that. That's just you joking about a loss to a small country or a smaller country that haven't beaten England in 60 years. So I don't understand.
It's not like Miz has been abusive. Really. If Miz was abusive, he'd be the first one to say, "I'm wrong." But it was the most light-hearted banter. Come on.
Yeah, like of course, like every other nation is gonna take the mick out of England for losing 1-0 to Hungary. So why can't even English fans have some self-banter on your own country, because everyone else is gonna do it either way?
They all do, man. It's just part of the
Yeah, so I don't
part of the fan base, man. But let's move on, man. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's move on to some news.
There's more important things that I want to discuss about, not just this nonsense England bull.
Can we talk about Matt's haircut?
No, let's not talk about Matt's haircut. Let's go back to football, man.
Hey, what's wrong with my haircut? I know I need
Should
one.
be
But
started.
We can't
Hey,
even see your hair.
I like your caps, Matt.
yeah, I know I need a haircut, but
Nah, I like your cap.
Cap, yeah.
it's the best.
Yeah.
It's not as good. Where's the other one? There's another one that I've got. It's a great hat.
When is Pulisic playing? Is he already started?
It's already started. Yeah.
How many minutes gone?
I think it started on the hour, so 21.
Okay. Pulisic against Uruguay. We'll keep an eye on that one whilst we're live as well. So we still got Loftus-Cheek. Spoke about obviously Dembele. I've not heard anything about Lukaku recently. No updates, right, guys? I've not heard anything since the loan fee, 20 million obligation. Nothing really. Other than that,
you had that rubbish about Tottenham, but that's not happening.
Which one? Tottenham can afford him.
Yeah.
Can we at least get a swap deal him for Kane?
It wouldn't make sense though. Why
can't play Kane. You can't play Kane, Son, and
someone told me 3-5-2.
Lukaku for Kane. Lukaku for Kane. Come on, guys.
Left wing back.
Right, because Son is going to want to play left wing back.
Nah, guys, we swapped the Lukaku for Kane. Come on, what you're on about?
That's never
like Kounde wants Lukaku. Like I wouldn't mind Kane if he bangs in goals. I wouldn't mind him. He's a good player. So, like he's turned more creative in recent years. So yeah, why not just get Kane on a swap deal?
Yeah, all those people crying about what Conte did to Costa. Why doesn't Conte do it to Harry Kane then? Well, you know what? Throw Harry Kane a text message and say you're not in the plans. How about that?
Or
yeah, I'll
maybe,
take that right now, guys.
Maybe Conte's learnt a lesson.
Oh my days! Listen, let's not get into it. Actually, let's change something.
Yeah, let's not go into that, please.
Let's change subject because I know Matt will come back with this coaching nonsense, and then Carlito will magically appear as well. So we'll keep it for now.
Yeah. They're talking about my shirt. We was talking about that earlier. Where have you guys been? Come on, get with the picture. I've been wearing this shirt through the stream. Come on now, Jesus.
He's back, people. He's back. He's back with a bang, people. Fresh trim as well. You can see he's posing to the side.
The trim by Wednesday.
Same, I need a trim as well, by the way. But anyways,
I've had a haircut for months. Look at it.
I've had it for just over a month, I think. Guys, run up the likes, man. 30 minutes gone, 111 people. I think there's a lot of people streaming right now, unfortunately. So once they end streaming, I'm sure more people will come on. But whilst you're here, like the video, push to over 100 likes. Subscribe and hit the notification. Tune in every single day. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
Alfred, give us a special question, man. Like a Cavani.
Cavani. I just wanted to say quickly on the Kane and Lukaku thing. It wouldn't make sense for Conte at the moment because I know he really likes Lukaku and they work really well together at Inter. But at the moment, he's already got a very good striker there, So it would make absolutely no sense for him to swap a player who scores for fun there for a player that struggled last season for us. If that happens, don't get me wrong, I'll take it and I would love it, but it would be one of the biggest shocks in football that I have seen. I think if that was to happen.
Yeah, Ken didn't have the best season last year, but he had still a better season than Lukaku. And also big up to the other Matt and hope you have a recovery.
In the second half of the season, he did all right, didn't he? Kane?
Yeah. I'm not saying he did terribly. I'm just saying he didn't have a Kane season.
It was only because he went missing for the first few months.
Yeah, that's only because Tottenham didn't sell him to Manchester City because he had a verbal agreement, which doesn't even make sense. To have an agreement, you should have it written. Verbal agreements are just
that's just business sense. Let alone when you've got someone as big as a crook as Daniel Levy.
Yeah,
you got to make sure that thing's in writing and it's not.
Guys, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Grimes actually commented on the last video. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Let me share it. This is her name. Grimes Rio. Okay.
You get Grimes to follow me back.
No. Let's keep that. Let's keep that.
Can I?
Go on, Wayne.
I was gonna say, I'm just thinking about it. Can you or Matt put up? Do you know that football when you don't normally put the players in?
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we can do our predicted 11 if we can get our own way for players next year. What our team will be.
I think it's too early.
Now.
I think it's too early.
It's early, but we can give our opinion on
Yeah,
what we would like to see.
Sadiq, say you can do this now, and then we can look back at it
and see how much we flopped.
Yeah, see how much we missed and see how many we got right. It's actually kind of funny.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everyone free? Actually, Matt's not here tomorrow, so we need Matt on the stream. If we can't do Wayne, if we can't do Matt, sorry, Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm working till like 7:30, but by 9 I should be free to.
We got the England match training Tuesday.
We can do it off.
England, Germany.
We'll have to do it at 10, which is quite late for you guys. You don't got curfew, so.
No, I can do 10.
Yeah, remember Steve's got curfew. You can't go any later than 11.
Who?
You.
I sleep later than everyone.
You get in trouble then.
I sleep later than everyone here. I can guarantee you that.
I think I'm the one that goes to sleep the earliest here.
So Cinder just goes to sleep before the streams.
Yeah, usually.
He sleep talks on the stream.
Guys, we've got special guests. Let us know in the comments, guys. In the comments, let us know in the comments. Special guest people.
Nippon.
It's a bit too late, but nevertheless, at least he's here.
Well, at least he's home.
Well, we gave it away. Nippon Channel.
Big up.
Welcome back, Nippon.
We still ain't got good signal.
Is that a Spain shirt we have on Nippon?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I need
to wear it yesterday. When will we change it?
Yeah, they drew today, didn't they? Against Czech Republic.
I swear they won.
No, I swear Spain drew. They were losing like 2-1 and 1-0 at points.
They were losing 1-0.
Yeah.
And I remember Gavi scored just before half time.
2-2.
Wow.
Oh, I tell you what, if Gavi is having contract problems, we need to get him in at all costs. What a player he is.
Was he attacking midfielder?
Well,
he's central midfielder in general.
Box to box.
Who?
Gavi.
I'm
sorry. Bun someone like Gilmore.
Didn't
Gavi
PK
levels?
Didn't PK?
Yeah, that's a rumor. That's a rumor. I don't know if it's confirmed or not. But think about in the dressing room how that would feel like. Like, why would even PK cheat on Shakira of all women?
Because sometimes don't be fooled by just appearance. She didn't marry him for over 10 years, and they have 2 kids. So he kind of,
he got tired.
Yeah.
Why would he want to, his teammate's mother?
That's a rumor. We don't know if it's true.
Yeah, that's a bad example.
And again, PK is actually old enough to be Gavi's dad.
Okay. Guys, let's go back, please. Let's go back. The game ended 2-2 anyway. But let's go back, people. Where were we talking? What were we talking
Anthony's
about?
right. There's too much red in this stream.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Nippon is donning rubbish Spain shirts. This is a proper shirt.
Is that real?
That's
Munich.
Is that real?
Yeah, Munich 2012.
That's definitely real. Not from the market.
You should have gotten the t-shirt from this year.
When did you buy it?
Back in 2012, obviously.
I don't know if you did. Maybe you weren't a Chelsea fan back then. I don't know. I have to make sure and ask the question.
No, of course I was a Chelsea fan back then.
No, you wasn't, Matt.
I think
Can we tell everyone what he's wearing?
Here we go.
What's he wearing?
Royal blue, people.
Big up.
Is that a jacket?
Yeah.
That's a nice
I
jacket.
can see your dad in the background. Say hi to your dad.
Dad, the panel says hello. Come here. Special appearance, people. Everyone, Say hello to my dad.
Hello.
Hello again.
Dad.
Hello. Okay.
This is Alfred, Wayne, Sindre, Sadiq, and Matt.
Matt just out of camera.
Welcome. It's been a long time. You haven't been here for about 2-3 months.
I know.
Yeah.
I hope you're good.
I'll let you carry on, boys.
Yeah, thanks.
No
Nice
worries.
meeting you.
Have a good night.
Take
And
care.
He's in a good mood, Nippin. He's in a good mood.
Yep, everyone's in a good mood today in the Sharma family.
That's good. That's good. Hey, Todd Bowley, that's not cringe. That's not
Love,
cringe.
man. It's all love, man. We've got
Yeah,
to make it. We've got to make it natural and not generic. But listen, let's come up with some Chelsea topics, man. We've covered the main important ones. Obviously the Dembele's and stuff. Who do you guys see on the right side? So you've got Kounde probably right centre back, Reece James, and then Dembele, right? On that right side.
And Jorginho or Kova right centre mid, probably. If
James usually plays on left.
they rotate, but they move around. Like when you see the lineup, yes, he plays mostly on left, but they switch around because of how they're moving. They switch around where they play.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wayne, what do you think? Right side.
I think it'd be Kounde and James, and I could see that being a very good right centre back and right wing back. Right forwards, I would love to see it being Dembele, but I'm trying to work out would it be Dembele or Milk. It could be either or. But whoever
Where's
it
Mount
is,
gonna play? Where's Mount actually gonna play?
Left. I would say him and Pulisic will rotate for the left, in my opinion.
because Mount has played on the right with James, and he's got good connection there. So that's why I think he'll play on the right.
Yeah.
And Dembele will play on the left.
Well, he has done that for Barcelona, and he's performed well there. So, yeah. And the people say, oh, he's left-footed, but don't forget Dembele is actually really two-footed. Like he can take penalties with his right or his left. He even said when he played for Rennes that he said that he shot better with his left foot and took penalties better with his right foot. So, yeah, I think he's really two-footed. So it's not the problem where he plays.
Everyone said he's got a very, very strong left foot.
Like he is, I think he's majority left-footed, and his weaker foot is his right, but his right is almost as good as his left. But that's just from what I've heard he said and stuff. But if it comes, we'll wait and see until he maybe scores some goals, hopefully with both feet.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll go back to 4-3-3 next year, or do you think we'll stay 3-4-3?
It depends. I would say it depends on the centre backs and how many centre backs we will get.
Well, now the centre backs are gone and we're getting new ones, we're probably gonna have to stick with the back three, I think, just to
for now, and
get used
then
to it.
I think we'll start in the back three and probably see if we can move into back four in game.
I think it'll be a bit of both.
Yeah, just like we did last year. Tuchel did that a lot in Dortmund. Switch up the formation in game or mid game.
Varner says Dembele, Lewandowski, Havertz front three. I don't think that will ever happen, unfortunately. Lewandowski, Havertz,
It would be lovely, though. Could you imagine us that as a front three against Man City or Liverpool, and then I think we'll do right. I do think we'll do quite well.
Guys, my father told me a funny thing today. I don't know what newspaper or what it was that rumored Lewandowski to Arsenal of all places.
To Arsenal?
To Arsenal, yes.
That's like saying Matt eating nice cake. It will never happen.
This is nice cake.
Yeah, it looks like you're enjoying it, bro.
It's my
bit too much.
I think you've overtaken Nippon. I think this is the match show.
Yeah, so
I can eat my own cake in peace.
Yeah. Let Matt eat his cake in peace while while others talk. But of all the clubs, I will never think Lewandowski will go to Arsenal.
Why are we even talking about Lewandowski to Arsenal? Arsenal can't sign anyone, bro.
like you were like reading about Lewandowski, Lewandowski, Havertz, and Dembele from 3. So I brought it on Lewandowski to Arsenal.
I'm saying Arsenal though. No one.
Yeah, like I don't. One of the reasons I don't think he will ever go there, they don't have Champions League football.
He's here.
Yeah, we do, but Arsenal don't.
All right. Here we go. Back again with the other side.
Again on the other side of the coin.
There we have it, folks. Sorry, Sindhu, to cut
Big
you
up,
off.
No
big
problem.
up,
This was right,
Miz.
this was right.
Big up, Miz.
Big up, Miz, man. Big up, Miz. We just spoke about you for a good 20 minutes around the 20th minute mark. If you want to go back and hear that, if you want to hear that, or you can join in if you want. But big up to you, man. Matt the Fraud.
Check the private Sadiq.
And smash that like button, people.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, don't ban him, bro. Don't time him out.
I'm not timing him out.
Oh, cool.
I'm a big believer in freedom of speech, but it doesn't mean I can't say he talks nonsense.
Yeah,
Matt, just enjoy your cake.
Sadiq, bring Miz on.
Sorry, anything?
Bring Miz on.
I already spoke to him. He said he'll come on next weekend. He's working right now. Let him work in peace, please. Let him work.
No.
Okay, guys. We're gonna win the league next year, right?
Nah. Like
I don't.
give us,
like I said,
like,
I don't think
give
there's
us
as many.
Come on, Wayne.
Sinjo, let me speak.
No. Listen. None of you lot can speak. We got the main man. All right. Here we go.
Hey guys, good morning.
Yeah, good evening.
Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love.
Listen, Miz, I woke up today. I just see a video on my subscription. I was like, yes, let's watch this. Guy coming at you on Twitter. Oh, let's go. Let's watch this.
And sometimes you just gotta stand up for yourself, man. Sometimes you gotta,
yeah, always.
You gotta, put things the right way.
Listen, Miz, at the end of all of this, I'm just glad that you put yourself first, because trust me, many people in your position wouldn't have done that. I'm telling you this now. People would have given in, or somehow try to compromise and try to sort out things and say, you know what, maybe you're right and I'm wrong or something, because of the two that you've done. You know what I mean? So, listen, I'm glad, man.
And I hope moving forward, people get a lesson out of this, that you shouldn't be pushed around. Don't get pushed around. The worst part is that it was such a basic tweet. Like it wasn't even banter. Like I've seen worse banter, and to be triggered off the back of that, I think that's what annoyed. But it's what happened after that. It's the comments after.
Yeah, it's the comments.
Yeah, like where it made me feel like someone owns me or something. Like I'm beneath them. Like, and I think this is the message. You know, like it's not even about that person. Like this is an attitude that I've seen, and it's a problem. And people need to talk a lot about that. Obviously, Matt commented as well, yourself, Sadiq, and some of you guys too. And I think it's a message for all of us. Do you know what I mean? Like, just don't get pushed around. Believe in what you do and trust yourselves. Yeah.
No, for sure, man. For sure. Listen, I had to back you there straight. You know what I mean? Even ES Grimes commented on my last video as well. Just
really?
Every time.
Yeah. So listen, it was a big. Obviously, when certain videos should get big, they don't get the hits. Obviously, I'm sure you know how this algorithm stuff works behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. Us being Asians, we need to keep pushing it, man. You know what I mean? So
we'll get there, bro. We'll get there. I think we've got quality, we've got class, and people can see that. And as long as we keep bringing that, eventually enough, the cream rises, bro. The cream always rises to the top. So we wait. We play the waiting game. So
you remind me of myself, man. Videos and streams back then. You're killing it.
You're the pioneer, bro. You're the pioneer. You started this show, bro, a long time ago with Eunice as well. Eunice was there from the get-go.
Yeah.
So hang in there and keep doing, and then you're smashing it now.
It's growing a lot now. It has grown a lot.
So
last year I done the streams only because money talked, but now I've seen Alexis Kafka's through. He's doing his thing as well. I see you doing your thing. I see everyone just growing. I said, you know what? I need to do videos again, bro. Fuck this. Do video and then do streams as well at the same time. But we have to learn from you. I had to learn from you, man. I saw you do videos.
Thanks, bro. There's a lot that I've learned from you, and this is the thing. You got to learn from each other. I learned from many people. I learned from Eunice. I learned from Matisse. I learned from yourself, and even the casting crew over here. You know, we learn from each other, man. I never ever look at myself as someone knows everything. I don't know everything. In fact, I don't know everything. So yeah, it's great to see all you guys here. Smash the like button. Keep doing what you guys are doing, and just build a community. Build a community with respect,
honesty,
exactly. And every now and then banter, but keep it respectful, not to a position where you demean someone or you look down on someone. There's no need for that. So yeah man. What are we talking about? We'll hang around for a little bit, bro. Let's talk some footy, man.
Dembele, man. Dembele.
If we can in a minute, but I need to say something personal, right?
Talk to me.
I don't know if you know my story, but I was off YouTube for a while because I got bullied and got some issues on Twitter and other channels.
Yeah.
What you did today or this morning was an inspiration to all the youngsters out there to defend themselves and give their opinions that when they're having a joke or not to let anyone overmind them and make them feel little and small when everyone's the same. And you're an inspiration to all the youngsters out there who's growing up, and you're showing the way, and I appreciate that, and we all appreciate the work. And like you and Stick do is like you bring a family together, and that's great. There's not a lot of channels would do that, and I want to say thank you.
I appreciate that, man. Look, and that's why I said that video, it wasn't even about that individual. Like, it was bigger than that. They may seem like it was an attack on that individual, but at the end of the day, it was a message about super fans, certain fans thinking they're superior to others. And it was also a message for people like all of us that we shouldn't get pushed around. We shouldn't get bullied around. Like, who are you to bully me? Like, who gives you the right to bully me? So
yeah, exactly.
I hope we now stand up to all of that and do what you want to do, man. Like, enjoy your life, do what you want to do.
Like, what's wrong with like voicing your opinion and stuff, and then people undermining you and like comment shit on you? Like, you should be able to say what you mean without them being mean and doing stuff to you that they shouldn't do.
Do you know what? This is a very important topic. There's a notion that's going around, and I touched on that in my video, that it seems like if you don't align with their views, those certain fans, then you're not a Chelsea fan. Like, for example, the Declan Rice situation. It's okay if you want Declan Rice to come to Chelsea. That's fine. Like, kudos to you if you want Declan Rice to come in. But don't get mad at people that don't want Declan Rice. Do not get mad, because we all have different perception. You may like blue sky. Someone might like a purple sky. Someone might like a red sky. Everyone has a choice to make, and everyone has a right to decide what they want. Don't try and align everyone. Nah, you know what? I like blue sky. Now you better like blue sky. And if you don't like blue sky,
you're not proper blue sky.
Cancel you. Like,
That's a good point. It doesn't
work that way. It doesn't work that way. And we are getting into a situation where some fans are starting to believe they've made it. Like, they're God level. Do you know what I mean? They run the show now, and we have to step in. We have to step in and go, calm yourself down, humble yourself, because everything can be taken away like that.
Yeah, the cancel culture can be real.
So look at the whole Jan situation. I don't want to talk about this too much. He brought it all on himself. I didn't even have to do anything. He destroyed himself. It's like that Lukaku situation, the infamous interview. He killed himself. No one had to do anything. Have a look at the quoted tweets. There's about 200 quoted tweets now on that.
Hasn't he deleted yet?
No, he hasn't deleted that. Testament to him to keep that on still. But do you know what I mean? Like, the message is just stay humble, step in when you need to step in. just allow what people do, man. Even the whole Grimes situation, man. I didn't want to get too much into this whole Grimes situation online, but each to their own. If she wants to go out there and put out news, whether you think it's credible, whether you don't think it's credible, just forget it, man. Do your thing, and just move on. Like, why the need to consistently fight about these sort of things? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I don't want to have a go at PYS or CFC Daily. They're very good accounts as well. Like, I'm pretty sure Sadiq will testify on this. Like, those guys help us out, us content makers.
They make it easy. They make it easy.
It makes it easy for us. Like, I don't have to go around and search everything. I just go to their accounts, and it helps us do our content. But there's no need to fight about that kind of stuff, man. There's bigger things in life to fight about. And we fight about stupid things like this, which is quite sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll move on from this one now. Big up Liz for mentioning that. Let's talk to you about Dembele, man. What's your overall thoughts? Special?
I think it should. It looks like it's most likely going to happen. There seems to be one big suitor. That's us. I do want to say something interesting. They do look out for Liverpool, the sneaky people around the corner, because they're looking to offload Mane, and you just don't know, because they're going to be in the market for a winger. Like, they're going to be up for
Pulisic.
someone. And, well, yeah, it's Pulisic, but we'll see what happens. But I just hope we just do this job with Dembele quick, instead of waiting around and enticing other clubs to just sniff around and see what's going on. Like, just you want the player. Talk to the player, get the job done. Tuchel wants him as well. Tuchel knows him. Dembele wants him, and Dembele knows Thomas Tuchel as well. Let's get it done. Let's not dilly-dally around. Let's find a sweet spot, get the negotiation done and dusted. And this is where, I'm concerned with Marina still hanging around. Like, I get it that she needs to hang around and help us transition to that new, financial controller. But she has the tendency of just taking too long on doing things at times, and it becomes a bit of a detrimental situation. Like that Kounde, Jules Kounde should have been a Chelsea player last season. And the fact that we apparently still haven't spoken to Sevilla, which is quite mad. So, yeah, this Dembele thing, bro, I think he is a proper marquee signing, man. Like, you've got the Erling Haaland going to Manchester City. You've got, XYZ players that people talk about. But Dembele is one of the top dogs out there. And if we can secure this guy, hopefully he stays fit. That is the biggest concern. Then I think we're going to get a lot of assists. Now, the question is, who's going to bang in the goals? He's going to provide. Who's banging in the goals for us?
Lukaku staying, bro.
Lukaku staying?
Bro, I never asked you this. Because obviously I was a Haaland guy. Were you actually Lukaku guy?
It didn't matter to me. I just wanted a person that was going to bang in goals. I think overall I was very hyped about Erling Haaland. But I quickly realized it may not happen because of the complexity of how much it was, and his father needed to get paid and agent fees and whatnot. So then I thought, you know what, let's just get Romelu Lukaku, because we need a guy who's going to bang in goals. So for me, it didn't matter who it was. But if I had a personal choice, it probably was edging towards Haaland. But it didn't really matter. But now I need this brother gone. Like, this guy needs to go now. He's trying to sneak his way.
Is his stock still up, or is it going down? His stocks,
bro. His stocks have disappeared. There is no stocks. It's crashed. The stock market has crashed for him.
Do you remember when he scored? Do you remember when he scored the tap-in against League Two teams, and everyone's like, stocks are up?
Oh my god!
Good memories.
Guys, you know what's crazy though? I really, after seeing Miz's video today, I really thought about it. Streams, Twitter Spaces. I'm looking to do the whole lot at different parts of the day somehow, even if it's just 20-30 minutes space or something, because you can record it, of course, and post it on Twitter. Like, I done one today. I done it with Monster CFC, who's the pioneer of the
Twitter
stocks.
Spaces.
The stocks. And the Twitter Spaces.
The stocks.
He's always doing stocks up.
Does he still like Lukaku? Is he still Lukaku stocks?
I think he's given up now. Obviously, I spoke to him about Declan Rice, whether he's getting the brown envelopes and all that stuff. You know, a lot of PR coming from those guys.
Stocks for Declan Rice on the way.
So we're gonna look to cover a lot more around that for sure, man. We've got a super chat here. Oh, Matt pulled it up as well. Big up to you for the $2. Let's see what Broja can do. Will he be returning here, guys? That's the question.
I think he'll go out on loan again.
I think loan
like for example, of West Ham or someone. I think West Ham would actually be a good loan move because they don't have as many strikers as what Southampton did last season. So there will be less competition for him to get in, and if he can convince David Moyes that he can do a job, plus he will also get European football. They're in the Conference League. Don't forget that. Or are they in qualifiers for the Conference League?
One of the two, yeah.
Yeah.
Top of my head. Yeah.
I mean, it would be a big fight for him because you look at. I mean, as a Chelsea fan that's selfish, I'd like him to stay because I'd want to give him a go and see what goals he can get every now and then. But for his own development, for his career, just like Cole will, they both need to go out on another loan to prove themselves further. So then, rather than just potentially being on the outskirts of the team, they can stamp their authority, just like Reece James did. Reece James went out of such a good loan that you couldn't come in and say he needs to go out on loan again. He had to stay because he was that good out on loan. That's what Broja and Cole will need to do, and they've done relatively well on their loan spells. But you can tell some of them at points they're still raw, but that's natural because they're young players. They need to go through that development, and I think rather than being selfish, we need to let them go through that development, but also at the same time keep them humble. Because I think the problem at the moment we've got is too many young players that are a bit too big for their boots at the moment. They do one loan spell, or maybe don't even have a loan spell at all, and they think that they get in the squad. But they need to have that development and that loan spell to prove themselves. You still got to prove themselves, and actually the best players in our squad, the Mason Mounts, the Reece Jameses of the world, the Trevor Chalobahs, have all gone out on loan to prove themselves. The ones that have just come straight in haven't lasted. So that should be a testimony to the young players to go out and prove yourself on loan. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't work, and I think the club needs to be better at getting better loan targets, like Billy Gilmore of Norwich. That was a disaster, and I don't even blame Billy so much for that because it's just poor from the club. We need to improve on our side to get them better loans, but I think the loan system is the way to go for these young players to improve.
Do you know, it's interesting times we live in. I think now these young players, they've seen what their predecessors have done recently, and in the likes of Tino Livramento, Tariq Lamptey, Mark Geehy, they're starting to see that, why should I go for another loan when I can start earning? Because we need to start realizing a footballer's life is a small life, man. It's a short life, and they've got to earn their money and they've got to look after their family, right? And these players are starting to see that there's a value for them elsewhere, even if it's not at Chelsea. So we have to be very careful about all of this, and we have to assess each situation on its own merit. So, talking about that Levi Colwill, I think Levi Colwill has a big chance to be part of a squad and get regular minutes as well. Like if we continue with back three, I think Levi Colwill definitely will get game time in LCB position on a rotational basis.
How much they're paying you, Miz? How much they're paying you for that?
Well, I wish I got paid by Chelsea.
Bro, you know when Rudiger left, when Rudiger announced that he's leaving, or when the news first come out, everyone's like, yeah, Levi Colwill's gonna take his spot. Like, London football, those guys are putting the tweets up like, yeah.
Bro, that London football account, bro. I used to rate that guy, man. Now he's just. It must be a bot. It's a bot. It's a bot.
How do you know it's a bot, Miz?
Nippin, just don't worry, Nippin. It's a Twitter thing, man. Stay quiet.
I won't go, guys. Have a good evening, good morning, good day, everything. Look after yourself. Big up Steve. Big up Miz, obviously. Big up everyone. Look after yourself.
Take care, Wayne, man.
Yeah, Wayne.
See ya, man. See ya.
Enjoy the pay-per-view.
So yeah, with the Levi Colwill, I don't think he'll start for us. We'll definitely get a starter. I hope we get Koulibaly. That's my first preference. But then I think Levi Colwill will be a very good understudy and someone who can then eventually take up. In regards, so from Levi Colwill's point of view, I would really be careful if he wants to think about going elsewhere, because I can see a progression plan. With Armando Broja, I like the guy a lot. I think he's going to be a dynamic forward. But the issue with the forward position is it's so vital, man. You've got to bang in goals for Chelsea. But
There's too much.
you
So much
are the
pressure.
one who's got to carry us and ensure that we close that gap between Liverpool and City, and then down the track, look for title contendership.
If he doesn't score for 2 games or something, they'll treat him like Tammy. They'll literally treat him like
bro. As soon as he flops 1 game, watch everyone come after him, right? So look, Armando Broja, I wouldn't sell him. I think there's a supreme talent in there. I was a bit disappointed how it all sort of ended for him in Southampton, the latter part of the season, because he was in a high trajectory, and I thought he was going to be in conversation for Young Player of the Season, but he sort of fell off. But then Southampton fell off as well, so it's not completely his fault. But in his situation, maybe I would explore another loan. Now the question is, how does Armando Broja feel about that? He has signed a long contract, 5-year contract. So I'm not sure what sort of wages he's on, but I don't think it'll be something extraordinary. So he may look at this West Ham situation and think, if West Ham's paying me, let's say 60, 70 grand a week, I'm taking that as a youngster. How old's Armando Broja? 20?
Something like that, bro. 20, 21?
Yeah, I think he's just turned 20.
Can you imagine if West Ham pays him around 60, 70k a week? Like, that's something you can't ignore anymore. But it all comes down to Chelsea sitting down with him and actually giving him a plan. Now, I don't know. I think if Lukaku leaves, we do need a striker. I don't want to go to next season with. I don't think Kai Havertz is a striker. I think he's a second striker or a cam. I don't think Kai Havertz is someone who's going to bang in over 20 goals. And I don't think Armando Broja is going to be a frontline striker for us as yet. So we do need someone. What does it mean about Armando Broja then? So it's interesting conversations that Thomas Tuchel needs to have.
Can we please just go for Lewandowski while he's waiting for Barcelona to decide whether they're going to sign him or not?
It's a dream. It's a dream.
Yeah, it's a dream, but it looks more likely because Barcelona can't sign him because of players and financial stuff. So why not just see if we can go for him?
They'll sort it out. They always sort it out. They got the government.
Yeah, but it will take probably some weeks to a month. By a month, maybe Lewandowski will have.
Yeah, but Lewandowski doesn't have to leave Bayern now. If he has to wait a little bit for Barcelona, he will.
Yeah, I think he's recently commented that he wants to leave, though. I think Fabrizio has come out with a comment where he was at some sort of event and they asked him a question, and he said that, I'm finished. Like I've done everything that's possible at Bayern Munich. You're right, though, Matt.
I think it was a Polish press conference.
Yeah, so he doesn't definitely have to leave, but I think he wants to leave and he wants to go to Barcelona. Now, I would love Lewandowski at Chelsea, but I'm always a bit concerned about players that have publicly made a statement that I want Barcelona. When you've said that, how do I now bring you to Chelsea?
We just had this problem with Lukaku now, who wasn't fully committed.
He wanted to stay at Inter Milan, man. Lukaku wanted to stay at Inter Milan.
Yeah, but maybe if we talk to Lewandowski, we can make him committed to Chelsea.
Guys,
but he sounds set on Barcelona, and
I'm sorry to cut you off.
I know that.
I don't blame him. Barcelona
listen, Matt. I'm sorry to cut you off. I need to share this because I've got Miz on there as well. I need to see his reaction. Listen, first of all, BS, yeah. I'm gonna read this out. This is mad. Debated heavily today as to whether I should stop posting news updates due to constant abusive messages received, mostly by grown men who call another stranger queen. After some discussions with other accounts, though, I'm going to keep it at least for this summer window. I do speak to a lot of journalists, and I know I get told certain things sometimes, but they cannot usually be aired regardless. The whole ITK game is toxic. I don't want to be involved in that. I have an overall loyal following base and the majority over the minority. It's a bit mad. This is where we are, people. They go one-on-one right now. They go one-on-one. Grimes, PYS, Daily. Literally, the last 24 hours I've been Craig. I try to be the middle person. I try to sort it out and stop it. Usually, I'm the one that fights and argues, but today I tried to sort it out. It didn't happen, unfortunately. I spoke to PYS, so this is not that deep, man. Just let it go. And then he's like, check her header out, and her header shows PYS.
Yeah, just needs to keep on doing what he's doing, man. I think what people forget sometimes is that there's just Twitter is full of millions and millions of 8-year-olds whose mummy and daddy should take their phone off them. You know, they half of them don't have a clue what they're talking about.
Guys, why are you not letting me speak? I've always wanted to speak to Miz.
Shall I tell you why? Because every time I invite you on a stream, to a stream, you're always in a car. But for other channels, you're in the house with good Wi-Fi. It annoys me because I always invite you to every stream, and it's not nice. It's very disrespectful. Bro, I invite him every stream. I invite him every single stream, bro. For him especially, yeah. And he's never at home. He goes out.
Everyone's complaining about me. Everyone's complaining about me.
I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. Ask you a question.
I just I don't like being left out. Everyone else is allowed to talk and I have to sit quietly.
Okay, ask you a question.
And the only reason I'm out is because my parents were trying to sleep and they wouldn't have been able to with a football discussion, and it gets loud at a football discussion.
Inna lillah, I understand, bro. Ask your question, please.
Do you not think, Miz, do you not think that Lewandowski will use us as a second choice FC if he doesn't get Barcelona and not be fully committed? That's what I'm scared about.
Do I not think Lewandowski will use us as a stepping stone? Did you say?
Second choice FC.
Oh,
like
that's exactly what.
Somewhere else, but he's just using us because I didn't get to go there. I didn't really want to come here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said as well. That I feel like it'll be a second choice. So we can sit here and try and convince him, give him a bit more money. His heart, he's made it public. He wants to be at Barcelona. So I want someone who's going to be completely committed. Even though I think he would be fantastic, he would fit in like a glove in Thomas Tuchel's system. But is he going to come to Chelsea and then after a month of being buzzing, playing with Mason Mount and everyone, and then after that he'll be like, I could be playing with Pedri, I could be playing with Gavi.
We have Kounde Gallagher and Bill Gilmore. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Burn Pedri and Gavi.
That was a bit of tongue in cheek.
But Marcus Alonso at left back.
Marcus Alonso will be going to Barcelona, so he will be playing with Marcus Alonso at Barcelona.
Listen, don't disrespect Marcus Alonso.
So Nick's
got a soft spot for Marcus Alonso.
So it's a lose-lose situation either way. If he goes here and Alonso stays, or if he goes to Barcelona and Alonso joins him there, it's a lose-lose situation for Lewandowski.
Yeah, look, I hope Barcelona gets Alonso, man. Barcelona have to reduce their, they're going to balance their book by 500 million euros apparently by end of June. So I don't know how they're going to do that. They've sold Coutinho. I think they're going to have to sell Frankie de Jong. I don't know why we're not in the market for Frankie de Jong. Why are we not in the conversation for this guy? This guy would be a very good register.
I think, does he want to just go back to Ten Hag though?
Bro, I've heard enough of register, bro. I don't want to hear that word anymore, man.
But also Frankie de Jong said that he wanted to stay and play Champions League football. If he wants to leave or have changed his mind, wants to leave, why can't we swoop in for him and give him one thing that he wants, which is Champions League football? Like United can't offer him that.
Absolutely, and he's so technical on the ball, man. I mean, if we are looking to play with 65 to 70% possession next season and defend with the ball, this guy he doesn't shy away. He even said it in his recent interview post-Netherlands game, I want to receive the ball first. I don't want to shy away. And if you look at some of the comments for Declan Rice yesterday, if you just scroll through the social media, so many people were saying Declan Rice was hiding. Even Jude Bellingham was apparently hiding as well from receiving the ball, even though I think Jude Bellingham is a fantastic defensive midfielder too. And I think someone who's going to be very, very good. But yeah, like Frankie de Jong will not hide away. He will always be looking to receive the ball, and that's the kind of player that we need.
And one thing as well, he would also, this is a plus side if we go for Frank de Jong, he would also be cheaper than Declan Rice.
Much cheaper. Because I mean, if Barcelona are desperate, you can put a price and say, well, we're not going up, and we know you need the money.
And Matt, we can do player swaps as well. Like we know you want a lot of our players, so
you want Alonso,
Alonso. You already got Christensen. Yeah, you already got Christensen.
Yeah.
We'll
even throw in Ross Barkley. He's on his preseason. Ross Barkley is very good. Another one of those Sadiq players.
Hey, can you throw in Bakayoko? Can you throw in Bakayoko as well?
I mean, since we called Billy Gilmore the Scottish Iniesta, they can get Iniesta back.
And the Billy Gilmore situation is dangerous as well. We'll see what happens, man. This guy, he's put the gauntlet down. If he doesn't get minutes, he's out. He's going.
This is the first time Blue Lounge has supported me, man. With a super chat. And it's not for me.
Having the legend Miz on the show, much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Miz, he wants you on the channel, bro. This is why he's appeared, bro. I love the guy, but he wants you on the channel, bro.
Let's do it. Let's set it up. Let's set it up, man.
Hey, Sadiq, it's a win-win. He gives you money and he gives support to Miz and yourself. So
it's true. It's true. I got love for him, man. I got love for him.
But one player that I feel like, in terms of a striker, none of us have really spoke about that. I don't get why he's not an option. Gabriel Jesus.
I like him.
At the moment, his target is Arsenal. Surely he's not going to want to drop from Man City to Arsenal.
Yeah, I think it's a Mikel Arteta situation there, man, because they've worked together and whatnot. It seems strange that he wants to drop from Champions League football and winning Premier Leagues to Arsenal, who are still going to struggle next season. But
so I just think, why not try it? Like, don't forget, you got kind of the Brazilian techie kind of skill. He's been in the Pep system for a while, and he's never shied away from it. Yes, he's not been number one all the time, but he's still got goals. He's much more clinical than anything we've got. I don't see why we wouldn't. I imagine he'll cost a bit because Man City want to recuperate some money back from Haaland and stuff. But I think it would be a good option. He's in his prime now. He's not someone that's we need to wait to develop. He's not someone that's
he can play anywhere in the front three.
Yeah,
that fits that interchangeability perfectly.
That's what I was going to say as well. That he has played on both sides of the striker as well. So.
False nine, both sides of the striker, hard worker.
Yeah,
he's banged in some goals as well this season. I know his stats can be better in terms of goal production and whatnot, but I like him, man. I think Jesus is a very good player. I think probably an underrated player as well.
I think him between interchanging with a Dembele on the right, even someone like a Pulisic on the left or a Havertz or whoever you want to put on that left-hand side, I think they could interchange very well and you could finally see this fluid football that we're talking about. Because I know, Miz, you always talk about on your streams, we don't have that attacking tactical philosophy at the moment.
Yeah.
We struggle for that creativity. I think Dembele can provide that creativity in terms of from the wing. Pulisic can hopefully provide what he can, or Havertz on that left-hand side. And Jesus can provide that up front and also that more clinical nature that we've missed. And then hopefully from the midfield, we can sort out whatever, should it be Frankie de Jong or anyone else. I just think, I don't see why we're not, if we attempt it and it doesn't, and it goes to Arsenal, then fine. At least we've shown an intent to try and do something. I just don't
we're more interested. We're more interested with Declan Rice, man. He's proper Chelsea, bro.
And also the problem if Arsenal goes if Jesus goes Arsenal over Chelsea, Arsenal fans will not stop shouting up about it. That we beat you to Gabriel Jesus, but like
but then they'll have no trophies to show for it still. So I don't
If we went for him, he's not going to Arsenal. He will come to us. I'm very sure of that. And that would piss them off, man.
There are some really good players that are up for grabs from City. I think Mahrez we were linked with as well. I would take all of their players if I'm being honest. Riyad Mahrez I'll take.
Like
Sterling as well I'd take. Gabriel Jesus definitely I would take.
Would you guys take a Gundogan?
I would take Gundogan. I would definitely take Gundogan. Because he would hold possession. We will not lose the ball with Gundogan.
He's such an underrated player. So I think
Another underrated player. Yeah.
I think he's going to be really cheap because I think he's out of contract this year or he is out of contract next season.
Yeah, something like that. But I think he's made his mind up for MLS. So
yeah, but if we can't convince him to stay one or 2 more years,
WWC, convince everyone, bro. Just go.
Yeah.
Bro, convince Lewandowski, convince Gundogan. Bro, who's gonna do all this convincing, man?
This is how I convince people.
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Loftus-Cheek, always.
That's how I convince people.
Get WorldWideChels to convince Mr. Convincer. You give him a new position at Chelsea Football Club. He's the convincer.
Yeah, I was down for that.
Yeah.
Bro, WorldWideChels, you got any new videos with any new footballers lately?
Unfortunately not, man. Listen, I'll be honest with you.
Bro, you were the next Frank Khaled in our society.
I was before Frank Khaled.
Oh, you
let me tell you that side.
Frank Khaled's your protege.
The reason why Twitter got so big was because I met the players. That's how I got big back in 2016. But right now, I'm trying to get Zola on the channel.
Oh wow!
I'm trying my best. So that was my objective when I first started the channel.
We've still got to wait for Ross Barkley as well.
Ross Barkley's coming on soon as well.
Is that for real?
Yeah, Ross Barkley's coming on.
All right, WorldWideChels back again.
Michael Ballack.
Michael Ballack.
I will join, bro. Why not, bro?
Wait, when is Ross Barkley coming on?
I can't say when, but it's soon.
Okay, let me know. I think I will be on for that. That will be quite a fun stream.
Yeah, no, but Zola for me is a must. That's the dream,
of course.
So
he's a Chelsea legend.
We get that sorted somehow. He's got 3 shops in London. Somehow I still haven't found him since I last saw him. But hopefully soon we get that sorted. But you know, COVID, man. COVID has ruined a lot of things. Before COVID, I used to run the show, man. Meet the players, get free tickets.
Yeah.
Meet everyone, basically.
Yeah, you used to go to stadium a lot.
Yeah, I used to get free tickets, bro. 3 to 6 tickets a game. I used to get for free from the sponsors. Shaw, Free UK, all these guys used to give the tickets for free.
Hey, so they...
WorldWideChels is massive, people. WorldWideChels is massive, people.
Used to be, not anymore.
That's what she said.
Yeah, used to be, not anymore. Sinja, what did you say?
When are they getting Hazard on the stream?
Never, man. He was the hardest guy to find. I only met him twice, man. He was the hardest guy ever.
Fair enough. That would be a dream to meet him.
David Luiz was the best, man. Out of everyone, David Luiz was the best. Even when he got sent off against Arsenal, the 0-0 draw when he was at Chelsea, he used to just air everyone. I was vlogging. I still got a video from far. He's like this to me because I saw him like 8 times, bro. Like he just like this. I was like, cool.
Bro, David Luiz was a character, bro.
He was the best, man. You get a shout out to the page.
My favourite memory with him was at Old Trafford, if you remember, when he got, I think we won 1-0. Mata scored, and then he pretended to have that injury.
Yeah, he looked at the camera.
He was up laughing at the camera.
Yes.
I still remember the Champions League final when he was taking that penalty run, and I was looking, I was like, right, he's going to stop. He's going further and further, and you forget, where the hell is he going? Is he going back to the halfway line or something? And you're just looking like he's going to miss it. He's going to miss it, and just hits it that corner.
And he just bangs it in.
Yeah.
I still remember the situation when Sarri was around, where you guys all remember when Kepa was meant to be substituted and he didn't want to come on. And then David Luiz was going to David Luiz was going to Kepa and, dude, you got to go.
Yeah, but
your numbers off, man.
Yeah, but a
you
player
need to get subbed off.
Yeah, but there's actually a rule that say players can actually refuse to be substituted off.
That's mad, man.
Yeah,
that rule
it
needs
is.
To be, that's crazy. Like, how can you have a rule like that?
But
go against the manager's will.
The only reason that I don't think many people know it's because nothing of it has happened before. Like this, I think Kepa is actually one of the first instances where a player has refused to be substituted off a game.
Do you know what? With the Kepa situation, there was a bit of a miscommunication. I think Kepa didn't want to get substituted off for being injured. I think he was getting the impression that he's coming off because they thought he was injured.
Yeah.
But if someone actually told him, you're not coming off because you're injured, you're coming off because we won Willy Caballero for penalties.
Yeah, because he knows the City team. Yeah.
There was a bit of miscommunication, I think, there, where he was saying, no, I'm not injured. So I'll stay on. So if there's someone actually went up to him and said, no, it's not about the injury. We want Willie to come in anyway. Maybe. We'll never know.
Liz, do you remember Haaland?
Erling Haaland.
The Haaland days, bro.
Bro, you were killing it, bro. You were...
But now we've had tier 1 journalists confirm.
Now it's getting to the business end of the deal, I think. You know, it was more inquiries, trying to get an agreement with the player. Now it's between the two clubs. So I think we're in the last, let's say, innings of this.
We're in the innings. We're all this close, man. I trusted these guys so much. Feroz, Ali, man, you not let me down, man.
Snakes.
You let me down. I tried so much. Haaland streams, 3 a day, people. Not even 2. 3.
Bro, no one covered Haaland like you did, bro.
I have a message for those roads.
No, listen, Nippin, keep it. It's alright, leave it. We don't need it. If you did join, honestly, I was gonna do a 24-hour stream. Actually, gonna do a 24-hour stream.
I mean, the amount of info we tried to get.
We tried so hard, man. Of course, I remember you, man. This is why. Listen, I commented here. Look. Where is it? Let me bring up the comment. Hang on. Where's this comment, man? Look what I said. Where have you been? I commented this 10 minutes ago. I recognize you straight away. You've not been on since last year. Miz, this is what happens when you come on. You manage to bring these guys back, and you're getting me donations.
Man, it's good, man. It's good.
Big up, Miz.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to go as well. I gotta start work. But it's been a pleasure, man.
I gotta go to sleep, man.
Yeah, you lot go, man. Syndrome, Miz, big up to you, man. Listen, you were meant to come on next weekend, and you managed to come on today.
Yeah. I'll see if I can pop in every now and then. If you do this sort of time, it's difficult because I've got work starting. So if I do have an opportunity, I'll try my best. But if not, definitely weekend. And yeah, down the track, don't worry. Like, I'll speak to Sadiq. We'll create something together where we can bring something special, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something between us, where we can share on both channels, and you guys can enjoy some Sadiq times Miz sort of conversations.
You know, like the Benson and the Eunice. You know what I mean? Really something like that.
Yeah, because us brown boys, we need to collab. So
it's facts. I think I will be actually.
I'd like to be part of that collab as well, guys.
No. You're not going to be part of that. I'm sorry, Nathan. You've been very rude to me today. We'll have words.
I love you, man. Thank you so much. Honestly,
take care.
You're a
nice meeting you, Miss. Take care.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Man. It's been good to see you, mate.
Oh wait,
Miz. Yeah.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again on the other side of the coin. Actually, we're not. This is WorldWideChels' channel. But yeah, before I leave, smash the like button. Make sure you hit those likes. Get him to 25,000. This is going to be a big milestone from Sadiq. Make sure you guys all do that. And yeah, Sadiq, if you want me to tag me, whatever.
I'm going to put you in the title. Guys, follow him at other side of the coin. We'll put it on the title as well. Make sure you guys go and follow him, man.
And really enjoy talking to each and every one of you guys. And Matt, you've been part of my show as well many a times, and we interact, and really good to see the rest of the crew as well. So hopefully I'll catch you guys sometime soon. All right, catch you guys.
Take care, bro.
Take care, man.
See you, bud.
Yeah, guys, it's now in the title. You can go and subscribe to his channel if you just click his name. But listen, we're gonna wrap it up. Matt, thanks for coming on. Alfred, as always, thanks for coming on. Early morning. Sindre, late night for you. Big up to you.
Of course.
It's all banter between me and you, but I do really want you to stay at home if possible in future. But I understand your parents were trying to go sleep. It's fine. I understand.
Yeah, sleep is important.
So we'll catch you guys soon, man. Big up Lipin, big up Matt, big up Alfred, big up Sindre, big up Wayne, and Miz.
Yeah, big up everyone, and guys, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Help Sadiq to 25k subscribers, and Yeah.
How many are you on now?
We are on nearly 24.6k subscribers, so it's growing
So
100
you're
a day.
there. You're coming. Come on, end of the month.
No. We said mid-month. That's why I'm doing it.
All right. By the time I go on holiday on the 17th of June, get it by then.
17th of June, people. Keep liking the video, keep subscribing, man, and hit the notification. Big up Electronic for another donation, man. Good to see you shining. We're back, people. Videos during the day, streams during the night. Source Jam saying no, it doesn't matter, man. We're still gonna be shining, man. Peace. You keep commenting though, man. It helps my algorithm. Peace.
Peace.
Take care.